Week 4 of Summerfest in Adopt Me is fast approaching and it gets here on Friday. And with week 4, we get two brand new pets, the Island Tarsier, which is, well, basically a golden version of the Tarsier with a kind of Hawaiian or island theme type thing. And we are also getting the Manta Ray or Devil Ray, which will be coming in this Friday. Both are going to be doubloons. And in addition to that, there's going to be a cannon toy or stroller or vehicle. I'm not sure what it was. I wasn't paying attention. And then we're getting the sticker, a sticker pack. So with that being said, there's pretty no mystery. Or is there? I'm going to dive in and show you guys exactly why I do not believe that is all. So here we are in the summer event. And as you could see, I am where the Murmurcorn is. And there are two cages with the ghost kind of question mark, which essentially means that there's pets coming in there. So if you guys remember throughout the entire event, the cages with the little question marks in are exactly what became pets. So if I come over here and you see over here, we have the seabed creeper, the hammerhead shark, the emperor shrimp, the coconut friend, all on top of the cages. Then we have the army fellows over here, the kelp army and raider fellows over here, and again, all on top of those cages. So why do I believe that there's going to perhaps be a mystery pet coming in the final week of Adopt Me? Well, here is a deep dive into why. If you look here, we have two cages with the question mark. That means there's going to be a pet that belongs to each cage here. However, there is a third one right over here next to the sea slug. That's right over here. As you see here, there is a mystery third cage with a question mark. We do know that this one over here is going to be the sticker pack, and this one over here is going to be that cannon. So what is this one going to be? That is the mystery. Now, a lot of people on Discord have been saying, well, Jesse said there's not going to be another pet. Jesse said there's not going to be a Roblox pet. Jesse said this, Jesse said that. Well, what they fail to realize is that a long time ago, Jesse said something very interesting. Jesse said, yes, lots of Jesse said. Gosh, poor Jesse. He says a lot. But anyways, Jesse said he wants to make the game mysterious and he wants to create kind of an allure where people are surprised and unique things happen. So we do know there's three cages. We do know there's going to be three pets. We've been redeemed two pets. And here's some proof of how I know there will be that third mystery pet. If you guys remember, this pet right over here, the high tea. Nobody knew the high tea was coming. It was a mystery 1,000 Robux limited pet in which you had to come over to the bridge. You had to hit that jump thing. It teleported you way up into the sky. Sorry, you had to go up to the sky castle, fall from the sky castle, hit this bullseye target right here on the bridge, and then get teleported into the high tea dimension. Once you got into the high tea dimension, for 1,000 Robux, you were able to go ahead and get the high tea. Now, the high tea was a limited pet. It was an unannounced pet, and it was during an event. So if you guys remember, it came during an event, and we also were told that there was going to be no more pets. However, we all remember seeing the silhouette of a final pet, but no one knew exactly what it was. Well, that became the high tea. So here we are in this new update, the final week of the Adopt Me Summerfest, and there are three cages available, which we now know there will be a third and final pet. Two have been revealed. One is that manta ray, and the other is the island Tarsier, which what is funny for people that don't know, there is already a Tarsier pet, which is why a lot of people are kind of confused. Why would Adopt Me go ahead and release another Tarsier when there's already one? Well, this is basically a golden Tarsier that's coming out, but this is the Tarsier that was out, which is a super adorable pet. This new one, a few differences. As you see here, this one has the hair, but it doesn't have the thing around its neck, and it is not golden. Well, that is my thoughts. Those are my theories, guys. Comment below. Let me know what you think. But based on the evidence, I think we're stacked up to either get a very, very, very expensive doubloon pet, or we will see a final limited Robux pet coming to Adopt Me, similar to the high tea. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.